just sent a countertop ice maker for review from Free Village store, so let's take a look. Heather, you just bought a house in July and you have this gorgeous refrigerator. Why do you need a countertop ice maker? Well, I'll show you why. We should be able to get ice out of here, right? Whatever genius installed here made it so that you cannot pull out the ice maker. The previous owner never used it, so it sat there getting disgusting and gross. For 6 years, they never used it because they couldn't get it out to clean it. See how it sticks? You have to physically remove the door, which we don't know how and we don't want to pay someone to do. So you can't get this out to clean inside, which is like really gross in there. So I do not trust any ice that could come out of there. So we have not had any ice, except for having to hand make it, which we have some fun ones in here, but it's a big pain in the butt. So this is why I'm excited for a countertop ice maker. It's kind of heavy. Here's how it comes in the box, nicely protected. Protected with some film. So let's see what we got here. Here is the tank reservoir. In there, you'll see a little arrow right in here. That's where you're gonna fill the water up to that line. Nice big reservoir in there. Then you open up here. This is the water pipe separator, your evaporator, and your ice bin in here. Even comes with a little scooper. And then we gotta untape all this, take it out and clean everything. Here is the instruction manual. It has an automatic self-cleaning program. That's amazing. It has a nice flat plug. Okay, so we've got 1 quart, 4 cups. It can hold so much more, but we're just gonna do that for now. Flop this down. Here is this, I guess that's the room temperature. So let's go on. This is the silver model. They also make black and a gorgeous red. The LCD digital display is really easy to use. So cute. Oh, look. The water reservoir holds over 2 liters of water, so it can make 5 cycles of ice cubes or 120 ice cubes in one go. The first 24 cubes will pop out in just 13 minutes, and 40 pounds of ice cubes in 24 hours. The water reservoir holds over 2 liters of water, and the ice cube tray holds over 2 pounds of ice cubes. It's great for everyone who doesn't have an ice cube maker in their freezer and doesn't want to be bothered with those teeny tiny trays that you have to manually fill and dump all the time. It's nice and quiet, almost like a quiet dishwasher. I just read further instructions. It recommends 6 inches on each side and behind the ice maker, so I just scooted ours out a little bit. Just add 6 inches to the back and the sides when you're figuring out where you're gonna put it. It's still very compact. Another great feature is that when the ice cube tray is full, the unit will stop producing more ice, so you don't have an overflow risk. Oh! Did you see that? No, I just dumped that whole thing. So it takes 13 minutes to fill up this tray of 24 ice cubes, freeze it, and then dump it and start again. So cool. Turn it off. Whoops, it's a little drippy. Ah! Here is how much the 4 cups made. They kind of melted together a little bit though, but you can just break them apart. I ran it again with 8 cups of water, which is basically 2 liters, almost the capacity. And yes, look at that full tray. They do come out like kind of full sheets, but you have to kind of like break them apart. This is not a freezer in here, so the ice will start to melt after it drops in. What happens is they kind of melt together and you've gotta break them apart and then put them into your freezer if you're gonna use them later. If you're gonna use them right away, it's fine as is. You do gotta kind of manually break them up. Just wash your hands, it's no big deal. But they do kind of like melt together if they're left in there. And then it's a little harder to break, but not a huge deal. It's still faster and easier than the manual ice cube trays. And now I will put it in my freezer and it will keep making more over there. Back here is a plug. You can open it up to drain it. All the water will drain out, which is nice. Great ice maker.